apologise. I've done that 3 times this meeting, and I'm sorry. I really am sorry. Assembly Member George, you. Sorry?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Obviously.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Look, there has been a war on the motorist, whether it be via the ULEZ expansion, low traffic neighbourhoods or 20-mile-per-hour zones. Now, Mr. Mayor, you have already set out your agenda. It is in your manifesto, and you've said it repeatedly over the last 8 years. So this question is not a debate on your priorities. But do you understand that in outer London, we do need our cars for travel? The disabled need their cars. Parents on the school run need their cars, because not everyone lives within or under a mile to a primary or secondary school. Do you understand that the elderly also need their cars? So my question is, do you understand that in outer London there are a different set of priorities than for inner London, where the transport system is much better?
Well, I'm well aware that the Conservatives during the campaign tried to portray me as being anti-motorist, and that was a theory and a thesis rejected by Londoners on May the 2nd. I'm not anti-motorist. I'm in favour of cars driving where they can at 20 miles per hour rather than 30 miles per hour. Why? Because you're 5 times more likely to kill somebody or cause them serious injury driving at 30 miles per hour rather than 20 miles per hour. I'm in favour of more safe cycling. Why? Because it encourages people to cycle when they're currently scared to cycle because of nervousness about other vehicles, including HGVs and buses and so forth. So I'm proud we've increased fourfold the amount of cycle lanes. It's not anti-motorist, it's encouraging safe cycling. I'm in favour of clean air, and that includes expanding the ULEZ. It's not anti-motorist, it's pro-clean air. But I also accept there are parts of London where public transport is less good. That's why, in addition to supporting those drivers by making sure we invest in our roads, I lobbied for the money that leaves London, £500 million on VED, to be used on road maintenance, which causes huge concern to drivers and their vehicles and maintenance. But also one of the reasons why I'm trying to improve public transport out to London, Superloop 1, Superloop 2, the DLR extension we've discussed, and other infrastructure, is to give people alternatives. Because if there's no good alternative, we can't be surprised if people not unreasonably carry on using their cars. And by the way, everyone often has a good reason to use their cars. So we've got to recognise, people are going to carry on using cars because they're important. Whether it's for shopping, whether it's because you're older, whether it's because of childcare issues or whatever. And so nobody's saying ban the car or prohibit the use of a car. It's about recognising we've got to be encouraging others to use active travel, to walk and cycle as well, and to give people alternatives. And you can carry on as a Conservatives accusing me of being anti-motorist. The results are Londoners reject that and vote for me in record numbers.